All right. Good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing? Hope we're all doing okay. And hello, Maddock. You'll just be hearing me for a while. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna shrink my webcam a tiny bit since I don't need it quite so big. So, tonight I am going to be checking out two Steam demos that were suggested to me by some of my viewers. Nitronumber9 and ShakarAtar, in this case. One of these might be a bit longer than the other, but regardless, they are things that are considered for Spooktober consideration. And also in between, I'm going to show something else that I'm also thinking about just buying. But to begin with, I'm going to be playing this. Sorry. Hopefully it will load. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so the first game is Devil's Hideout. Just dial the music sound back a little bit. So this was suggested by Nitronumber9 and apparently is a point-and-click adventure game with some spooks in it. With a very sort of 90s style graphics. Hello, Shakar. Yeah, your suggestion will be coming up after this one. I've got a dungeon run to do, so I'll work. You're walking around your apartment and cleaning up. Nice. That sounds good. I'm okay. Work also went well today. And I went to the gym, felt healthy. And here I am playing Steam demos for Spooktober preparation. I think Dead by Daylight got Chaos Shuffle back in today, but I don't really think that's worth showing again, because it's pretty much just Dead by Daylight with random perks. That's not really anything nearly spectacularly new to show off. So, oh yeah, also apparently this game is fully, well, it's meant to be voice acted. An empty grave, you say? No surprises there, Warren. Your sister's not dead. Impossible. I saw Beth in the hospital. Her eyes were closed. You witnessed what they wanted you to see. They chose to keep her with them. You will find her among spirits in the space between here and the abyss. Among spirits? But you said she's not dead. Not dead, not alive. In between. Like Schrodinger's cat. Go back to the hospital where they tended to your sister. Need a spirit radio to contact her. You can find one on the black market, but be ready to cough up a fortune. Luckily, I've got my old, slightly battered one for just $999. Position it at the lowest spot you can find. Then just wait and listen for her. Might take a while. What do they want with her? Why go to the lengths of faking her death? That I can't say. Devil cultists are a screwy bunch. It's possible her spiritual level is special. No matter what, steer clear of the authorities. I don't think it... well... maybe... could be. The cultists would catch wind and Beth could vanish for good. Anyway, off you go. My 4 o'clock is due any minute. So, this is it. The place where Beth passed away. Well, not really if I'm trusting the medium. Beth is just 10. What sort of monsters are we dealing with here? I'm by your side, Warren. If Beth is here, we'll track her down. Let's kick things off with the radio. The medium recommended putting it in a low spot. Okay, let's start there. You know, this hospital is strangely silent. for a medical facility. It wasn't like this when Beth was brought here after the car crash. There were sirens blaring, relatives visiting, patients getting discharged. This place gives me the creeps. Let's just get on with what we came here to do. Red? Oh, sorry, tutorial speaking to us now. Red glow means new interactions with a hotspot are available. Blue means the latest one will repeat. Alright. Atticus, I can't thank you enough. You've been my constant support, my anchor. You know I got your back. Whatever let you face this alone. Especially after you dropped the bombshell about some freaks faking Beth's death. I don't go for demented mediums babbling nonsense. But if a chance Beth is alive, I had to be here. Let's kick things off with the radio. The medium recommended putting it in a low spot. Okay, let's stop there. Alright, what about the dumpster? I can't budge the lid. It's too heavy. Smells like pee. As it should. Why should it smell like pee? Why? What? Why should it smell like pee? What the fuck is wrong with you? Even that building over there appears deserted. Freaking ghost town vibes all around. I guess we're not getting anything else here, so I guess we'll take a look. Ooh, we got a radio communicate with spirits and Atticus, my rock, anchor, and unwavering support. There's also a... Oh no, I need to move my camera over to this side. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go into the hospital then. Because Suitepee, of course. Ha 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 ha. Warren, don't we need to locate a spot to set up the radio first? Good call, that's our top... Alright, fine. We'll put it on the dumpster then. Well, that was a swing and a miss. How about on the fire hydrant? I must be on the wrong wavelength here. Oh, I guess we could go to the parking lot. Forgot something in the car? No, I'm thinking it's a good place to follow up on the medium's instructions. Car's still here. Oh god, where'd you get this dark? That's kind of a cool idea, actually, having a light. Yeah, this is a little bit of a nice idea. Alright. Car's still here, untouched. Someone stealing it would be almost be a blessing. That old thing's more hassle than it's worth. How would we make our way... How would we make our way back then? I'll just carry you. On those broad shoulders of yours, you know it. I'm pretty sure the advertising for this said that this was voice acting, but maybe they don't do that in the demo. I don't know. I'll just save here, whatever. Alright, let's have a look. The floor's damp and kind of gross. There's a fuse missing. Can you fix it? Now about a spare fuse. Shoot. And ask questions later. I used to head straight for a car lighter whenever I craved a smoke. But after my father had passed away and Beth became my responsibility, I never felt the urge for a smoke again. Ventilation pipe. What's this? Ventilation? Looks like there might be something up there, but it's too high for me to check out. It's so darn dark and quiet in here. What if someone decides to jump us? I'd love to see them try. You kicked their butt, right? Can't wait for that opportunity. All those trips to the gym might finally pay off. Okay, so we need to place the radio here somewhere, I guess. What about there? Talk about a wild goose chase on the car. How's this swing and a miss? What do you think? Is this floor low enough for the radio? Should do the trick, unless you're up for going even lower. Go down another floor? No way, Jose. Then this floor it is. Let's get it set up. Clunk. Hear anything yet? Nothing that sounds like Beth yet. Reminds me a bit of Norco, which might be a good Spooktober recommendation maybe. Not super creepy, but a lot stranger than this. You'll have to link it to me, Maddock. Maybe I'll take a look after this demo. What's the plan now? While you wait for a signal on the radio, I should go inside. Inside the hospital? No way am I letting you go in there alone, Warren. Atticus, I have to. I might find some evidence that it's not a regular hospital. That's the people here abducted Beth. Okay, I mean, you could link it in the chat. I could take, if it's a Steam page, I could take a look at it. I mean, I could just look it up on Steam, but as I said, I'll do it after. Meanwhile, someone saw us by the radio. That's crazy, Warren. If there really are cultists in this hospital, you need me with you. Atticus, I'm going. You, hold down the fort here. I'll slip in quietly. Doesn't seem like anyone caught wind of us yet. If things go south, I'll sprint back to your big, strong arms. You better. Anything? Nothing yet, just static. If it turns out that medium cell is a piece of junk, then we'll have to pay her an angry visit. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go outside and go into the hospital. Right, let's have a little tour of this hospital. Seriously, this place is too quiet for a medical facility. First on my list is the operating room where they treated Beth. That was fast. That's it! The room they operated on Beth. Seems like it's been sitting idle for ages. It's almost like I imagined the whole thing. Beth, lying there with her eyes closed. Where are you, Beth? Are you still alive? I promise I'll find you. Alright, let's look at the right cap. Let's take a look here. There's a diary with entries all written in red ink. Each entry has its own title, and the first one is labeled Blood. Oh, someone's composing a list of good 90s FPS games, I see. The entry goes, the blood of salvation shall revive the fallen, and devotion shall triumph over death. What the heck? The rest of this mumbo-jumbo seems to be more of the same. There's nothing else here that seems important. Workstation. Looks like all the workstations are out of commission. Surgical tray. Found a sound amplifier in the surgical tray. It's toast. There's nothing else in the tray. Left cabinet. The bottom is empty and the top contains all kinds of medical equipment I don't really need. Alright. Surgical light. The light casts a glow on Beth's pale face. She looks so peaceful. Oxygen tank. Ooh, an oxygen tank. See what I did there? Yeah, okay, so break the fourth wall already. Huh? Don't start going hooked on you too early. It's like, I made such a clever joke and no one heard it, upset the person playing the game. This is where Beth was lying, eyes closed, on a breath in her. Dot, dot, dot. I had blacked out when the car crashed. When I came to, I saw Beth was in bad shape. Then the siren wailed, and the red light of an ambulance approached. I lost consciousness again. Oh, I had to repeat that. It wasn't really that new. Could have said whatever. Let's see. So, really, as far as I could tell, there's really nothing particularly here. Yeah, just something about mumbo jumbo. Okay, let's just leave. Shoot, the light just went out. Someone stepped on the strings. Oh, come on, what was that? Holy crap, what is that thing? Oh no, it's that fucking game again with the green lights. What kind of shit is that? Ah, quick, find a spooky face immediately. We must capitalize on the darkness with a spooky face. Don't fucking wait. Don't build up any tension or anything. Just immediately throw the jump scare at me. Holy crap, where's that thing? What the hell are you? I have to get out of here. Oh god, that man's eyes have been gouged out. Who would pull off something so messed up? He's gone. Was he part of the medical staff here that I snuck around in this facility? How did you not notice him going into the fucking operating theater? A workstation? It's unresponsive. Reception. Reception 2 is a ghost town. No one around. Waste. The trash goes a mushy banana peel and an empty chocolate wrapper. Seems like they end up left this hospital in a hurry. I got amplified sound currently dead. And I got the cultic book with entries like blood, death, cult. Alright, well, let's go outside, go to operating room, go to the morgue. Well, we've been to the operating room, haven't we? Yeah, let's go to the morgue. No, the morgue door, it's jammed. The workstation's gone haywire because of a power blip. Alright, I guess we can't do that then. Back to the operating room. Oh shit, I guess that means we'll have to fix the fuses or some shit. I don't know. Alright, well, we can't go to the morgue, the operating room has nothing new in it, so I guess we're going outside. I've seen something freaky in the operating room returning to Beth. What kind of freaky thing? Couldn't tell you, definitely nothing natural. Not natural? Like, not of this world, not anything that should exist. That whole scene was like living a nightmare. Please don't go wandering anymore. Stick with me until we get some kind of signal on that radio. I can't do that. Oh no, my signal's telling me to ban this person immediately. I'll give you props, Twitch, at least you're actually flagging the bots now. Something. I can't do that. If there's a blame on what happened to Beth, I need to uncover it. Just watch your back, Warren. I can't stand the thought of something happening to you. Well, there's nothing left to do, is there? I mean, the power's out in the morgue. We need to fix it, I guess. So I don't fucking know. Picking up any signals, that thing? Nothing yet, just got some electrostatic. What does spirits even sound like? As long as they don't start howling, I'm fine with whatever noise they make. Can't stand howling. Seen any cultists yet? Not so far. Got half a mind to rearrange their faces. Me too, Atticus. Hey, Beth's here. We'll find her. Appreciate it, Atticus. Maybe I should show him the book. So much for my master plan. Guess my genius moment will have to wait. No. Fucking hell. When are we supposed to... Can I go to the morgue now? No. Yeah, I get the workstation's gone higher because of a power blip, but... Is there anything else I can do? Any other rooms? Nope. Right, I have a dead sound amplifier and a book. That's it. What the heck have I missed? Oh man. I am genuinely unimpressed the fact this game had a power outage and then went to an immediate jump scare. Like, that just like took all the interesting tension out of that. The beginning of a good MacGyver story. Yeah, maybe. Just checking if there's anything else I need to interact with. Go outside. By the way, John, you don't have to ban those bots. Twitch already blocked them from entering. Did it? Why did I see the message then? No one but you and the mods can see... Oh, okay. So I can see the messages because they're monitored. I see. Well, I'm still banning him anyway. So, I have 3 rooms, and I can't do anything. I can't go to the morgue. Man, though I've not played a game like this for quite a while with this whole, you gotta figure out the right combo of things, and... What was the last one I played? What was the last one of this type of game I ever played? I'm trying to think. Point and click adventure game. I probably played something in the last few years. I mean, I guess there was the horror game. The spooky one I played a couple years back. I don't... Amplifies... sound? Ah, okay. Let's try it on the radio. Let's see. Nothing. The sound amplifier is completely out of commission. Ah, so that must be something we do need to do, but we can't power up the bloody thing yet. Hey, mind if I stand on your shoulders? I want to take a look at that pipe. Hop on, lady. What do you see up there? There's a small key. And a big, plump candle. Why would anyone toss those up there? Candles have a knack for ending up in the most unlikely of places. Well, this one's unexpectedly weighty. Why would it be? It's just wax. Is it really, though? So what do we have here? We have a plump candle and a small key. Okay, well, what's this? Ventilation? Yeah, alright. Alright, we have a plump key and some wax. Oh. Are we gonna have to, like, make a mold of the key or some shit? Is that kind of the idea? I've done a puzzle before where you had to do precisely that. And you had to, like... know the mold door. Okay, well, what if we use the key? No, that isn't it. Nope. No, that's not it. Most locks are quite easy to pick. Maybe use a key on the man. Do I have to, like, place a candle? No. There's nothing that's set. I mean, the only thing that's locked is an area I can't even see. Because I'm supposed to... God, jeez. Well, at least the interface is responsive. It says the workstation's gone completely haywire. I found a key and a candle. Do I have to, like, go back to the parking lot again or something? Nope. Nope. That's not it. Ugh. Why is this guy wearing his eyes on the outside? Isn't it kind of fashion? Ugh. We're only a few screens into this and I'm already stuck. I mean, I'd have Atticus push the fucking dumpster out of the way and maybe that would do something, but... There's nowhere else to go, is there? No. It's literally parking lot or hospital. I'm clearly supposed to do something. What? Yeah, okay. Bottom is empty and top contains all medical equipment I don't really need. Doesn't say anything about. I mean, nothing says that it's locked. The candle doesn't seem to want to be placed down anywhere. Talked about a workstation going haywire, but I gotta say, I'm not really that impressed anymore with this game. I'll be honest. I might be the wrong type of person to have a lot of patience for this kind of thing, where I don't know what to do quickly. Right. I couldn't access my inventory. I mean, I thought maybe I could use the thing there. On the floor, but... Wait, I could pick Atticus outside? Ah. Hey, big guy, feel like popping open this dump for me? We weren't planning on digging through trash, were we? Is that a trick question? Spot anything intriguing? Dump's burst, just cardboard boxes and this totally soaked fuse. It's kaput. Kaput? No saving that one. An old-fashioned fuse soaked through. Oh. So the solution so far has been Atticus can do things. Alright, let's plunk this into the fuse box. Hey, don't plug a wet fuse in the fuse box. Alright, fine. No? Oh shit, I was gonna soak it with the... Okay, well, I guess we can't do that either then. We got a fuse that was soaked through. We need to dry it. But, how do we do that? Damn. Like, so close. Like, we got another step closer, but then... back to not knowing what to do. Hey, can you play with the fire hydrant? Icos isn't a miracle worker. Like, how do I dry the fucking fuse? Exactly. Do I turn the light on or something? Kaput is a funny word, a German word written wrong. John is kaput. How you doing, Depop? Oh, it's meant to have 2 T's in it. You got a new mouse pad, yeehaw! Yay! Yeah, I've had enough of that shit. Okay, point and click adventure game where I get stuck very quickly. I think I'll give that one a miss somehow. Not my kind of game, I'm afraid. But hey, thanks for the suggestion anyway. I was mostly just bugged out by the fact they threw a jump scare way too early. Didn't think 450 by 100. Alright, well, now let's take a look at this Norco game you mentioned, I guess. There's a special edition. The Norco Special Edition. Oh, right, okay, just has the soundtrack and the art, so it's not the... Okay, this is the actual game. I'm gonna be fine, don't worry. Alright, let's take a look at this then. See if Steam will actually do its job. So it's a game that's been out for a couple of years. A beautiful, surprising, human, and utterly magnetic debut. Oh, right, and they have Chex Quest. And for Steam videos, it decides to be a piece of shit. What a twist. Yeah, you can skip to that, thanks. A remarkable portrait of an equally remarkable place. Point and click masterpiece. Oh my god, even this fucking freezes. A southern gothic point and click narrative. You must forward. Okay. Cool, I guess. There are even 150 by 75 mm mouse pads that do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks alright, but not really what I'm looking for, to be honest. Doesn't look terrible, though, I guess. But I think I'll give that one a pass. I'm not massively into point and clicks. I mean, I've played a few in my time, but it's not my favorite genre of game. So, before I go on, however, there is a game that I do want to show. But this was suggested also by a viewer suggestion, I think also by Nitro, of a game that doesn't have a demo. But you remember last year I played a game called Nightmare of Decay that was like... this sort of Resident Evil type game sort of thing. You remember that game? It was like the Resident Evil one that I really liked the demo of and wanted to play, and I did, and it was like really short. Well, apparently, I think Nitro may have linked this as well. This game is of similar ilk, but is a bit lengthier and a bit more serious. And I looked at the trailer and it looked pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'm fucking done with Steam's fucking shitty thing. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Unit with Nightmare of Decay. I liked it. It was kind of there we go. Yeah, don't do it. Alright. So yeah, that was Dead Beacon, which was suggested. Was Nightmare of Decay really goofy? I'd have thought to have this game to have a demo, but it doesn't have it, unfortunately. That being said, it is a very cheap game, only $4.29. No, I mean, Nightmare of Decay was kind of janky, but it looked very decent for what it was. It had decent gameplay, and the only thing I found the problem was that it was very short. Like, it lasted about 3 hours and it was over. You know, it was a bit odd, but it was interesting, kind of Resident Evil in style game, first person. It was alright. Yeah, it had the shooting gallery, and it had that bit with the bridges, and then there were some running sections where I had to run away from a lot of enemies, and it got a bit awkward near the end, but it was a decent experience overall. And this looks a little similar in some aspects, but it looks like it's a bit slower. There's a bit more, maybe a bit more seriousness to it. Maybe going a bit more for atmosphere. There's no demo, unfortunately, as I've said, but I am considering playing this, but I've not committed to it just yet. And part of it is just because it's so cheap. You know, I might get like even if it turns out to be jank, I've not paid a lot of money for it, and it might be interesting. Who knows? I won't mind playing a sort of first-person, half-decent Resident Evil type game that isn't Resident Evil. Raises his hand perpetually for the atmospheric 12 masterpiece with his Papatura. Would that be your suggestion, Depop? I probably have time to watch you play my suggesting in 20 minutes or so. We're almost done. Okay, well, I'm going to start on your demo in a minute. So is this something else I'm considering for Spooktober? I'll have to decide. I'll be deciding this weekend what I'm going to play, and I'll announce play on the 1st of October what I'm actually going to play. So this is something that just came up, and I mean, it's a bit spooky, but not like jumps. Well, I don't need jump scares scary. Spookiness can come in different forms. So that's a consideration. I'm still maybe also considering Paradox Vector, because I've played the demo of that. That was kind of interesting as well. Although, honestly, that game could be played anytime. Really. The interesting Echostasis, maybe. Pony Island. Mouthwashing's going to be coming out 2 days, actually. Might have to keep an eye out for the response to that release. Still got this as well. Parasite Flower, which is a walking game, which is going to be probably one stream, but apparently it's meant to be quite interesting. So that's also on my radar. I'm probably not going to be playing this right now if I bother. I don't think. I mean, I don't think this will be. Oh, the black and white game. That's Mouse PI for Hire. It's a boomer shooter. But it's coming out next year. Oh, the pixelated. Okay. You mean the Pony Factory? Yeah, that's one of the games by Mr. Zamaisky, the Dusk creator. And it's meant to be pretty decent. That's also probably a very brief experience as well, I might try. And people have said Pony Factory is pretty good. I mean, yeah, that's... Yeah, I think I will get around to this game at some point, but I don't know if it's suitable. I'm not really viewing it for a Spooktober vibe, to be honest, at the moment. Yeah, and there's like a bunch of other past stuff I could play as well. As I've said earlier. Alright, so yeah. That's that. Alright, let's get on to this other demo, shall we? Alright, so that's... Alright, let me just get this set up. Oh, Pineapple's playing... Let's go to the store page for this one so we can have a quick link. So this is the one that Sakar suggested I play. This one being a bit chunkier, about nearly 20 gigs, so, you know. No, wait! Don't nod. Don't tell me what to fucking do. I'll nod if I want to. Oh, World of Horror. Yeah, World of Horror I have been gifted and will definitely be playing. World of Horror might be the final game I play for the month. There will definitely be World of Horror. There will also definitely be pools. I'm thinking of opening with pools as a nice chilled little liminal horror game and then going from there. A small percentage of people may experience epileptic seizures. Thanks. I guess you have to do that. Content... What? Content warning. Oh, it's just like this game contains graphic content, violence, like the old Capcom. Oh no, I think it's a bit different. Banishers is set in a place and era known for the... Oh, never mind. I guess I'll never get to read it now because it fucking disappeared. I didn't get to read that. I didn't even get to read it. For fuck's sake. I went to read that and it just vanished. Stupid bloody thing. Hold on, I can... Hold on. I can bring it up on my... And then I can... On it from there. Okay. Sorry. Let me just bring this up a second. So, it's... Oh shit, that's not it. Sorry. Why did it? A small percentage of people may... Oh, is this... Oh, there we go. Content warning. Banishers is set in a place and era known for their proverbial intolerance. Some situations of abuse depicted throughout the game tie into the oppression experienced by visible and invisible minorities during these times. While suggested by historical events, this game is a work of fiction, and liberties have been taken for dramatization purposes. Player discretion is advised, stay safe, and play with care. If you can probably see on my webcam, I'm rolling my fucking eyes. But I guess in the modern day, we have to sort of put that in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, what? Okay, so basically, racism. Got it. I think. Oh wait, I could just decline and quit. Ugh. I guess that's basically just to cover and say, well, people might do horrible things, but it's all in the past. I don't know. Fucking no. My feelings might get hurt. Why can't I have that warning before I play a slaughter map? You might be killed and suppressed by horrible hordes of demons. Why do I need to... Why? Yeah, fuck off. You're not collecting any of my fucking data. Get out. Why am I getting... Oh yeah, I seem to remember. You said, Shakar, that the demo is basically the full game, with some stuff locked off. So that's why I'm getting all this kind of stuff. It seems a bit... Wow, right, barely visible. Right, do that. I'm in a dungeon, don't have time. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have even need. I mean, to be fair, Assassin's Creed did have that kind of thing back in the first game. It basically just said a bunch of multicultural people made this game, and therefore it reflects different faiths. And it could just be established that it's like, okay, it's going to delve into some historical stuff, you know, common sense, which I guess isn't all that common anymore. Right, just give me default options. Night mode. Use this option if you need to play the game on a low volume. Loud sounds will be quieter, and dialogue quality will be raised. Oh, so if you're playing this at night, and you need to be sneaky, you can do this. Right, can we start the... Oh, right, okay. All your progress in this demo is saved. After purchase, please restart the game. Why, you weren't kidding, Shakar. What? No POC in medieval here. Historical accuracy? How dare they? Yeah. Well, being who... Well, honestly, I'm not surprised they had to do that. I mean, Dope Nod made Life is Strange, and they're probably no strangers to making games that border on political leanings, but we're here for the gameplay, if any exists, and Shakar suggested this, so we're gonna try it. A story mode. A story. I can change the difficulty whenever I want. I could just do a story mode and we just watch the story. Treat it like a Netflix series or something. Well, I suppose if you want the opposite of that deep part, you could just play Space Marine 2. Where that game was fucking awesome, actually, from what I've seen of it. Alright, we'll play on normal, for players who wish to enjoy a balanced experience of story and combat. Okay. Focus Entertainment presents. Actually, maybe it's just a Twitch streaming disclaimer, so if any naughty things happen, then the game...
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I think it'd be really fun to play a game made by Trump supporters. Well, I have a demo of a game that's made by the opposite of it. Possibly. Ooh. Don't nod.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
Alright, you were actually talking about an actual game. Alright.
Stands ready to serve. Come on, Adele, we need to go. And I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Well, we'll see what the gameplay is like when we get to it. New Eden, June the 7th, 1695.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death.
Never call
You
your
may
town
well be
New Eden.
disappointed.
Oh, it's cold. Nice accent.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Okay, are we... Oh, we are controlling the girl. Use WASD to move, use the thing to move the camera. Okay.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think this game came out this year. I think. So, pretty well should. We are dealing with, I think, Unreal Engine. 20 gigs. Must be some decent graphical stuff going on.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
You play retro games so much as a pretty rare sight. Me playing a game that looks modern. I know, it's a pretty rare sight for me to be playing a game that is relatively modern. I mean, usually the most modern game I play that looks a bit graphical is Dead by Daylight, funnily enough. There's W and E to cross over obstacles. Okay. I can't see shit, but I guess it's supposed to be this dark. I'm fine with that. Alright, press E to jump. Spooky woods. If you can't see anything, let me know if you can see anything. I'll turn the camera up if you want. I mean, I think I might have to do the same, but I feel it's meant to be quite dark.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks steady enough.
Alright. Let's go.
Watch out!
Oh no.
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
The qualming physics.
Overeager apprentices.
Pyrite and hoof fungus. Oh,
I
we
can break my way through here.
Really? By the power of my saber! Alright, now we're talking. Yes. I'll increase the gamma a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's a little, that's actually a little better for me too. Oh no, we got split up. Oh, do we have to jump? Jump! Whoa, she jumped. She can jump. She can jump. Oh, combat time. Press left to do it. Alright, sure.
I could beat you in my sleep.
Go on, you bastards. Me. Whoa. Oh, right. No mouse switch. I like it.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Alright. Like I was being pushed through the air. Push. Not much different over here, but okay, I think the darkness is intended. Alright. Duck. Yeah, it's meant to be kind of dark with a bit of light with the candles. I can see a bit better, so hopefully it does come through on the stream. I hope. Looks like we're gonna have some crafting to do. Oh, look at that ship. The bright parts look reasonably bright, yeah. Very simple controls so far. And we have...
Ah, more wanderers.
Do we need to jump over here?
Behind you!
Yeah, you're good. Good thing your friend is here to keep...
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Shit looks lovely. Yeah. Looks okay. Oh, we're gonna have a fight in here. Get the combat music warmed up. Banishment. Attacking with your weapons fills the banish gauge. When the banish gauge is full, press E to banish your target.
Time to leave for good. Too slow.
Oh, my health does not regenerate. Get banished, fuckers. A note, damp and bloody. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date, I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits tuck us. New Eden is cursed. Who reads this now? I tell you, run! Yeah.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Yeah, power attack. It would seem. So I suppose then the interesting thing about this being a demo is that if I do like the game, and if I was to purchase the full game, then I'd just be able to continue from where the demo left off. I think though if I was to do that, I'd probably just start the game over again. For the sake of a full playthrough. I'll be able to decide in about an hour or so if I'm interested or not. Hold right to deal with charged attack. No, it says all your progress in this demo is saved. After purchase, please restart the game. So I think it just means if you were to purchase the full game now, restart the game and you can carry on from where you left off. Because Shakar said that this is pretty much the full game. For some reason. I'm guessing the demo probably does have a cutoff point, but it seems like in a generous turn, if you like the game and you wanted to buy it, then they'd allow you to continue from where you left off if you so chose. I like how we had that warning about realistic historic depictions, and here we are using magic and fighting ghosts. Yeah, but for dramatization purposes, IRC, you know, we're fighting ghosts. I'll take some liberties.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Oh, the sky looks... well, it looks a bit wild, doesn't it?
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always.
Boston, Fort Jericho, the Harrows Hamlets. I want to look around, actually, if there's anything to look at. Can we look around a little bit?
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second.
I have seen a playthrough of this, and to be honest, if you enjoy The Witcher... well, that's just it. I've never played The Witcher. I have never played The Witcher. Rick Hyacinth. Of course, looking for loot. Sorry, I'm just curiously looking around. Because I want to.
Who the hell bumps their own crops?
People who fear pestilence or disease. Or both.
Wait, is that invisible? Oh, no, never mind. I'm good. Could be a good thing. It's kind of a Witcher light. Okay. What? Oh, we got a ring to read here. A letter. Susanna, it's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. Folk would sooner risk the cold than stay. The minister said help was on its way, but I do not know how much time we have left, or how much time before the next sickness takes us all. I shall entrust my neighbour with this letter in the hope that it will reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. I hear folk assemble bands, the better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us, Sarah.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
People are leaving this place. Right, from what I've been told about The Witcher, is it right for me to think you could just get away with playing the third game and just skip the other two? Or... can't go there anyway. Well, this is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just an idiot. So it can't be poor. Rats. Away, Sippy. Yeah, thanks, I can read the signpost. Yeah, for sure, the third game teaches you nothing about the previous games. Well, that's good. I believe so. I mean, I have not played a CD Projekt Red game, and I have heard that The Witcher 3 and the now reformed Cyberpunk are meant to be pretty good. But, I don't know. Playing an open world game... This reminds me of Plague Tale. Hey, Effie. Oh yeah, the game with the rats and the light. New Eden Town discovered. I don't know if we have... I don't know if there's a plague, but there's certainly ghosts.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Voice acting is not terrible here, I have to say. Can we do a dodge roll or anything like that? There's certainly a somewhat intriguing mystery to be solved.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
She clearly isn't... Oh, wow. So these people are not marrying. They're actually not going to marry each other, and they're pretty stubborn about that. Good for them, honestly. You have reached the area of compass... What? You have reached the location of your current objective. Your compass now indicates you're inside an area of investigation. No shit. I wonder where the inn is. I wonder... Okay, I guess we can't knock on that door. Can we knock on that door? Nope. No, I was kidding. We're in an area of investigation. I wonder if there's a thing that will... Oh, hang on, it actually has disappeared. I'm being cynical, but actually, suddenly the game is actually like, now wait a minute. We will remove the quest markers. You will find stuff by yourself. You will read signposts. Investigate, John! Investigate! There are no more quest markers for you here! We must investigate! Oh, I don't like strange people! Fucking... Where's my Dustborn option to get triggered by this lack of welcome? The quest markers. It's back! The quest marker's back! Oh, good. It's back. But if I go back to the area investigation, it won't be back. No food here. Charming. Hello there. A person. Hi.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way. Fucking... I know, rude, right? Fucking rude. Bloody tourist from wherever the fuck you were from. So you can just come here and kill a few ghosts for us and stuff like that. Average Twitch viewer. stealing our pieces of 8. Pieces of 8. Well, I guess we are in 1693. Let's loot the docks. And New Harbour, New Edentown Harbour Dockage. Blossom of London, Blessing, Mary, Pilgrim, Venture of Boston, Seaflower, Two Sisters, White Walker, Boston, Dove, Samspon, John's Adventure, Blessings, Submersion, Terrible Crown, Apollo Greenway, Hope, September, Bird Offshore. And then nothing for 2 months. They stopped taking. So they obviously were full of people, and then they just started to stop taking on things after August, it would look like.
No fire starts on its own. Not in this cold.
Something must have given it a helping hand.
Oh, this must be the fire, I guess, or part of it. I guess I'm going to use these to craft things later. Can we? Oh, come on! Let me go inside the burning building or whatever. Damn it.
We should ask someone where to find the inn.
I can find the inn. I just want exploring. Oh, right. Jeez, let me explore. Shush. That but low-key looked like an ice cream sandwich. Ooh, can we snatch that? More weather for me. Oh. It's cold. Oh my god, a chest! Go on, open the chest! Oh, nice. Red, you and I are gonna retire and get drunk. That is our entire purpose for the rest of this game. Well, I don't think we can go anywhere else, so... At least not at the time. Rats, rats, we are the rats. Right. Well, I guess we have no choice but to go this way. But eventually we will head up in the area of investigation. Again. Hello there. Hi.
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions.
You are done with dungeon running!
What?
Hope you got lots of loot.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Where's the inn?
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building next to the gallows.
Alright, thanks.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Oi. Lots of crap. Alright, so... So just to confirm something that you told me about this game, Shakar, when you suggested this to me, you said that this demo is essentially the full game, up to a point anyway, and if you purchase the full game, then you can just carry on playing the game from the demo point. Alright, well, we have to go to... We're back in the area of investigation. Again. Technically. Yeah, it is the intro part. Okay. I mean, I can't imagine the whole fucking game is on this 20 gig demo, and which means I'd never have to pay for this game. I imagine it would go up to a certain point and stop. But yeah, let's not go breaking into.
There's the inn.
Oh, the area investigation is over. The area of investigation is finished. We've found what we're looking for now. So the quest... Wait, did I see a texture pop? Whoa! Look at that texture pop into place. Or was it spooky shit? No, it's texture pop. I don't even know why you'd have that effect there, so blatantly obvious. Yeah. Like, you do sometimes do that as a texturing trick, I think, but usually like long distances or something. Like you use a lower texture in the distance that grows high texture, which is fine. But literally, I'm this far away. You could have just, I don't know. I don't know shit about designing video games. Well, I see something like that. It's a bit of an immersion breaker. Meeting house, schoolhouse, docks, cemetery. Oh god, there's a lot to read. The cemetery is closed by the order of the governor. The path to the meeting house is closed by the governor's decree. Curfew. In hours of darkness, stay in your homes. No discord, no turmoil, no internet. Governor F. Haskell.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Okay. Let's go to the tavern.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend.
Should I
We
stay or
feel the
should
loss
I
of
go
our
now?
minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken. Perhaps forever.
Seems like it might be already, to be honest.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Well, I think we have other thoughts on that, but anyway, about the curse.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The Abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, I guess Red just sat down quietly and had nothing to offer to all of that. But then he is the apprentice and I am the master. You know, Red, you can get up if you want. I'll just nose around and read stuff in the town. As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arm Tavern with the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold, no drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. The storerooms are locked and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Charity Cricket. Everything's going to shit, basically. Oh, you lad, because of a cooking curse. I wonder if he's already extended the political correctness of the game was about. Well, possibly, but I have to say that the game actually handled that in a rather subtle manner, surprisingly. It established that this person was the main character, for now anyway, and this guy was the apprentice, and you're going to talk to me, and he said, so be it. We shall have our conversation. It didn't really dwell on it for too long, basically, like other games might have perhaps been tempted to do. Subtlety exists. At least for now. The lighting is quite nice as well. There is certainly an atmosphere to this game. For sure. Right, we need to get out of here, I think. We're going to go to the... talk to the... Well, oh my god, where did you come from?
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are idiots.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Yeah. I don't want to call them idiots. I don't really know them that much. Just that, you know, they're up against a curse. Only we know how to deal with curses. Anyway, do some sprinting now. Sorry, still in exploration mode at this point, gotta say. The path to the meeting house is closed by the governor's decree.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing something called exploring game, you know? I think I'm allowed to do that last I checked. Also, because there's like crafting materials around, what I assume is crafting materials, I am definitely exploring these side alleys if I can. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I think this game would have been kind of interesting. Perhaps if the game started with that conversation in the demo or something. Like, makes you think that this guy is the main character, but then no, it's this, Affair Duarte. And it's like, aha, you were expecting it to be the Irish guy, but no, it's the black woman. Fuck your preconceptions. No, this is the wrong way, so... Can we turn the light and turn it off? No, it's just glimmering. Looks like it's meant to be doing something. Oh, if you say so, Depot. We do have a spooky mystery to solve. Besides, if it's anything, I believe if the trailer was indicative, I think we die at some point, or someone does. I think the trailer established that we die, and Freya dies, and Red then takes over. I think. Well, I think it was subtly implied by the governor. You know, I was the waiting woman, and that's about it. I would prefer that it be, well, in some cases, subtly implied, if we're going to handle stuff like that. Knock, knock.
Antea, Red.
New England. We're in America.
Come in.
We're in New England. Yeah, I read about that, Depop. That was a...
I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
Anyway.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Just my sister responding to
Poor
my
Charles.
text. Sent.
Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, you know, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, Good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Oh, portrait? What's this? Oh, okay. Intent not obtained. Interesting. What's all this? Progressing your investigation to obtain hints. I didn't know there was all this. We have chronicles, inventory, map. Oh my god, wow, this looks... Oh, that's kind of cool that the map sort of pops in and out. That's nice. I like that. Evolution. You cannot access this menu for now. I'm guessing that's like a level up or something. Haunting cases. Alright.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
Yeah, well, that's why Ubisoft are hopefully going bankrupt soon. They've made enough
May I
tell.
be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
You haven't watched your last hint. It contains important information about the person in this link to. You can refer to these hints at any element of your haunting cases menu. So, there's like hints and intent. To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's intent is disclosed and you make a complete investigation. I can figure the intent out right now. He wants to see his fucking wife.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner
Rain's
tomorrow.
pouring down outside. I thought it was actually in the
For
game
old
for a
time's
sec.
sake.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft at this point are just making the same games and they're making them worse, so, you know, hopefully they'll go bankrupt soon and then they can stop existing. Because they've clearly stopped making games anymore. 5th day of January 1685, my beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now where we are old, and at last death separates us. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of the letters, and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thinking of you. You are forever, Charles. By the time in America, 90% of black people were slaves. Well, that would explain the attitude, wouldn't it? But Afea is... well... I would imagine she's not even from America. She's from somewhere else. We don't actually know where she's from. Maybe play the game long enough, you'll get more of the backstories of these characters a bit. But they are clearly lovers. 21st day of February 1687. My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I want to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, that I know what role I can play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything, as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. Oh my gosh, I wonder what his intent might be. I can't imagine what it is. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days, I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
What's wrong with Henry Purcell? Another letter from Eleanor Combs, November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your word. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, and I know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I've contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are a phenomenon perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely, we cannot say. All I could do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Yeah, we can't leave this place either, so we're trapped in here until we figure out the answer.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me.
Alright, sorry about that. Just got...
That was nice of him.
disturbed there a little bit.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
His cape's here, it's like he never left. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss, your neighbours hold you in their hearts. That's nice. Oh, a door. A door? Actually, maybe this was the entrance door we came in. Anyway, let's keep looking around, I suppose. Gotta keep looking. A study of H. Purcell's Chaconne in G minor for strings by E. Davenport. prefer. Sadness in Interval or Study of the Ionian Scale by Heinrich Pietri. "12th day of August 1694. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land, there to raise our children. But I fear a curse. I think we should leave. Or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot prefer the thought of darkness taking you away from me." Too late for that.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Yeah, and I suspect his ghost misses you too. Let's go upstairs and be nosy now. See what's up here. Lots and lots of candles. I mean, they had to do back then. Could be a Latina.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
A precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Ooh, someone's good at chess! Brag, brag, brag. Theological book from Charles's personal collection, Fortinium Fidei, by Alfonso di Spina. Formicarius by Johannes Nieder. Neither of them means much to me, I'm afraid. Charles's notes. None on this side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Tot für die Toten by Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. This is an occult book. That's German! Great! Which means you can translate for me. Death for the Dead. Makes sense for an occult book. Ah, yes, this is actually what the globe used to look like. Or map of the world, if you will. Used to be this weird thing. And had all these pictures of like ships and giant fish, because they used to believe that there was like giant fish in the seas that would swallow ships and stuff like that.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Yeah, I think that was kind of fine anyway. Ah, this looks important. Scribbled Bible verses. Job 17, 13, 15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams. What?
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
Wow, he just picked a random book and something dropped. That was convenient. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions? Foreshadowing? Is someone behind us? Who is the real target and what causes anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Well, we don't have his intent yet, so I guess we can't. We can't figure it out until we... Oh, whoops. Oh, wow, he doesn't recover. That's interesting. So there's no regenerating health at all. Guess you gotta be careful what you get hit by, huh? Alright. I think we've checked out everything in this room. Oh.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered him if he lost his edge.
Maybe his cross turned from gold to brown. Points if you get that reference. Where do nightmares come from? Pick the Iron Woman difficulty. I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown. When the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, their words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French Karchamar or the German Nachtmar. Mare, here, comes from a 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose, to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist has ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Oh. Wait, can be obtained by selling spectral resources to witches. Can be obtained by selling resources to merchants. Okay, spoilers. We're going to be dealing with witches at some point. Go figure. Alright. Interesting. There used to be someone in the dope jack called Nachtmere, sort of. I guess that's why he based the name off.
Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened? I'd always let my mind wander.
Woe, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127:3. Doctor's note. 3 drops of lavender oil in chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to wood tween palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Evelyn. This looks important because it's got a gold ring to it instead of a silver one. Unsent letter to Esther's sister. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Okay. Esther Davenport did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it. There we go. So basically, we figured it out by clicking on things. So we know what her intent is now. I'm guessing that...
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Oh boy, here we go. We might get some spooks. I'd like to imagine that in later cases for this, that this gets a little more complex, perhaps? Or is it just as simple as find all the things? Like, I don't know if I'm just asking for, like, maybe let the player figure it out or something, or maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but it's basically, seems very simple, really. Find a bunch of items, gain a thing, banishing. Bam! I don't know how I feel about that. A lot of hand-holding in this. It exists. I'm somewhat intrigued by the atmosphere, but I admit I'm not fully pulled in. Too much bloody hand-holding, I suspect, to some extent. It just... Well, to be fair though, this is the very first thing in the whole game, so I could be judging massively too
Are you
hard.
leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Yes, we must investigate your dead husband, for we are Banishers. This is what we do. Farewell, we're going.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
That sounds good, Rosie.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
It seems to imply this game might get a bit more complicated if it wants to. We'll see.
You'll be alright.
Well, someone else will see.
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles.
She has red eyes, I think. I thought it was a glint off torches, but I think she might have red eyes.
Ask around.
Sort of.
See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same.
Or at least some kind of red thing in the middle of the eyes. Without spoilers, it does get more interesting.
Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Now, having seen this demo, now I feel kind of bad that the demo fucking spoiled that. I think we die at some point. Unless that was itself a... To find a location of your next objective, open the map. Sincere Paris's shop. Investigate the cemetery. Hey, can we go to the shop? No, let's go to the cemetery. Let's just get on with the spookiness, I guess. She's got like red eyes. Oh, something in the red. She's like a Terminator. I have come here for your boots, your clothes, and your holy Bible book. looks like we have to go. Well, I'm hoping we can get to the cemetery from here. Otherwise, we might have a problem. If we cannot. Here we go. This is the way to the cemetery. The bones of the story are there, but there is no flesh or blood to them. Well, it's an interesting start. I mean, we're banishers. We banish ghosts. We have fought a couple on the way. This place is dying. And... oh, what? A wisp.
A wisp? So close to town.
Okay, I was actually just saying it looked like a wisp, but nope, it's a fucking wisp! Let's go investigate. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, I'm going to press E. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now things are gonna pick up.
Where are you leading me?
To Charles. Or to an ambush. Oh, here we go. Press space to dodge and press twice to roll. Oh, now we're talking! Oh, yes! Let's go! We...
More of you?
Enough! Enough! Press C to block. Press C at the last moment. Come on.
Damn it. No one is safe here.
Ugh. I don't need your fucking decoction. I just beat your ass with my inability to parry. Oh, wow. Now we're getting somewhere. Now then, we're getting somewhere. This game actually has some combat. That's not bad. Maybe not quite Dark Souls tier, but it's there. Oh, does that mean... oh, that'd be cool if it was. Spectral Dust might be this game's version of ectoplasm. What has the game done so far to make you care, to make you emotionally involved? Pretty much nothing.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
I guess you get some health back from a combat fight then, do you? I suppose. Just not all of it. So you can recover some health. You have a power attack. I wonder how good the combat system plays out. Like, will we have to parry some enemies later or some shit like that? Over we go. Ooh, now we're investigating. Do we take the low road or the high road? I mean, I would follow the wisp, but the wisp is... well, I didn't see where it went. Oh, why is our hand glowing? What is that all about? Our hand. So we decided to glow. Investigate the Is that like a sort of like the enemy's near so our hand glows or something? Oh. As a Banisher, you can feel places or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity to these elements, your Bane Rings will be triggered and light up with an orange aura. Walk around to find the source. Okay. So it's like... alright, wait, okay, wait. Go away, you're blocking the screen! Go, yeah, I get it. Find the source of this insight. Thanks. Clear off, I'm trying to see. Thank you. It's better.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Gotta find out what's going on. It burns! It burns! The ring of fire!
Many dead in more recent years.
Yeah. Which probably means it's not a good place to... Well, there's probably quite a few ghosts lingering. Oh. Oh, my insight, my bane ring stopped doing the thing. But maybe there's something else here I can look up. Charles Davenport. Here it is. We found it.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Okay. You know, now that I think about it, I see what you mean. I mean, this character's voice acting seems to be very... How to describe it? She doesn't really seem to give off a lot of emotion at the moment, to some extent. Or if it is, it's kind of more reserved, perhaps. Perhaps that's just how she is as a character. I mean, she is the master. Maybe she's seen a lot of death and stuff, so like stuff like this is like... That's a cool little mist effect, I guess. Looks a bit weird, but looks alright. Oh. Ah, it's invisible wall! If this was Dark Souls, you'd be able to walk off that and die immediately. Alright, well. Anyway, back to having our thing light up. See if we can find what... I do kind of like the fact that once you get to a certain point without being given a direct clue, you have to kind of look around a bit. At least let the player explore to find some progression or something like that. I think I might have just gone back on myself a bit here. Yeah, I have. Oops. Oh well. We'll do a bit of running. Alright, I think the answer is... I'm guessing that wisp might be it. I wonder what this spooky spectral thing is. The answer is here. Inspect. Hang on. I will inspect, but I'm taking this flower first. Then I will inspect.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Ooh, we're gonna form a ritual. Okay. Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources, even if you select an incorrect ritual. Yeah, thanks, bud. Okay. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. Hearkening to reveal an echo. Make manifest. Force a ghost or spectre to appear. Or summon Scourge. Oh. Force a scourge to appear. This will reveal scourges, harvester, rage, sorrow. Bind, make a ghost appear. Or hearkening.
Mixing pyrite with those plants I found should work. In each stain hides a story.
Okay. Oh, hello there.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Something that could throw fucking sunlight spears, apparently. So he came to confront this lady in white and she threw a fucking spear at him. Facing the terrifying entity threatening New Eden, Charles Davenport's heart gave out. I'm sorry, he tried to make the spirit manifest but failed. I don't think he failed. He fucking succeeded. The ritual at the graveyard reminds me of the necromancy. I feel the same. Actually, this is still very tutorial-y still, yeah. Yeah, cool thing on the ground. I'm starting to see how you see this as kind of Witcher-esque. I mean, Witcher, you had spells and you crafted rituals and had Witcher senses and stuff like that. From what I've seen of the gameplay, anyway. Pyrite ×2. So, okay, this is exactly where he died. There's a lamp. Charles's Bible, found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's opened at Job 7 to 13:15. When I say, oh, this is the same thing that we saw in the house. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles's ghost. After a closer performed by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. But...
Sorry.
To his grave, then.
Sorry I interrupted your dialogue there, Miss Very Serious. Yeah, she's gonna be one of those characters who doesn't get emotional too often, but when she does, who knows? Oh, I'm being invisible walled again. Oh, yes. What? Oh, shit. Hey! Cut that out. Fucking trying to sap me from a distance, whatever you fucking are. I want none of that. No, don't start. It's not Rev Rockets. They weren't homing, I don't think. I don't think they were homing. At least I don't think so, anyway. just through... Or whatever they were. I think that's the end of our exploration of the graveyard. I think? Oh no, sorry. We need to go back to his grave now. And there we must perform the banishing ritual. And send Charles home. Wait, why does Charles's grave now have a fiery ring in it? This wasn't here before. What on earth? Are we just able to magically perform rituals? Okay. Let's see. No, we have to make him appear, right? So I assume then this is the make manifest. We are...
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
It was a Baron of Hell.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
You shut up at a convenient time.
My good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back?
It was
You must
vampire,
leave.
but more.
Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Why have you come here, John?
Save
Why are you a busted ghost all of a sudden?
And save yourselves.
What was this Shakar's demo suggestion? So wait, she could have done that. What? So what was she going to do before? Burn him? And then she gave him an ascent?
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed.
Why did you not consider that in the first place?
Charles is at rest now. And Tia...
This ain't go to heaven, this ain't go to hell. Oh, I get it. Oh my goodness, she actually showed some emotion. Holy crap. So she's that type of character. She's strong-willed, but... yeah. Yeah, I guess we... oh my goodness.
My
No.
Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close
We're
my
really
eyes,
doing
I
this,
can
are we?
picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right.
Joe's right about this.
You deserve to rest.
Say, fuck's sake, man. And that's the emotion about completely gone because now I just imagine him as a ward miss. Oh my god. Oh, is this the back of the house, I guess? Hey, let's go inside.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly.
Oh, is this our house?
Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Oh wow, that was a thing. Because most go from. I'm looking forward to your reaction to some of the next stuff. Blew me away. How are you finding it? Well, it's kind of interesting-ish. I mean, this game has been described as being a bit like a light version of The Witcher, which I've never played, but the combat seems okay, though. We have a bit of a Dark Soulsy type thing with block, parry-ish. But I don't know if that's really what you could say Dark Soulsy. I don't know. What we gotta do now? Oh, we gotta go back to the schoolhouse. And there's a shop. We should... yeah, maybe not so much Dark Souls, I guess. But there is, like, parrying and dodging and... the health does not regenerate, which is interesting. It looks like it recovers if you kill a bunch of enemies, but it does not come back. Yeah, I get that is the case.
You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
Alright, well, we're leaving. Oh, this is a kitchen. Fair enough. Okay. It is just a more complex combat system. Alright, well, now we're going to go to the schoolhouse, I guess. Oh, there's the church. I mean, it looks like we have crafting, we have apparently skills to unlock, evolution, whatever that is. A skill tree, essentially. It's amazing to think that this is by the same people that made Life is Strange. And then they come out with something that's like this. Hello.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Huh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Oh, she's the store, I guess.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
Yeah, it does.
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I have lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling. Only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
A very good day to you, madame.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Okay. Life is Strange uses most stuff I'm talking about. I think that's the people you meet things. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I first came across Life is Strange and the idea. I've talked about this before, but basically was intrigued with the idea of it being about time travel. Gave me Donnie Darko vibes. Then I looked at what the actual game was narrating, and it was like, oh right, it's teenage guild drama shit. And then I lost interest in the game permanently. But I believe that despite all that, it does have some interesting sci-fi-ish stuff going for it. Something like that. Was that the actual shop? Oh no, there was Sincere Paris' shop. So my impression of Dopenot is that they like to make these sort of emotional games with a bit of like a story game sort of thing. But I've not really kept track of them too much. And I think there was a sequel, Life is Strange 2, and I think there was one up that, I don't know. Never really played a Dopenot game, so... Hello.
Good day, sir.
You'll be one of Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. You may meet Red McWraith about the place.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
I've come to help. Be a good and humble servant and tell me about the curse.
I'll not waste my time. We, madam, have prayed for salvation, and you are not it.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Alright then. Well, these conveniently fenced off so we can't go anywhere too early yet. Part 3's not becoming of age, but I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I just had no interest in Life is Strange. But this is... well, it's got a little something going for it. But it looks like this will be a very, very long game. New Eden's town schoolhouse discovered. Boing. Oh. Banishers techniques. As Banishers, we are no spiritual guides or inquisitors. We are ghost hunters for hire, specialized and sensitive crafters who train out to protect the livings for our rituals and knowledge about ghosts and specters. We are no cult. There is no hierarchy, no established dogma among us. The most obvious reason why a Banisher becomes one is because he or she wants to protect the living from the dead, whatever the reason. We are effective, adaptive, and versatile. Our community is sparse and nomadic just like our predecessors were. We wandered the world in search of living victims of the dead, granting haunting cages and techniques tried and trusted and honed by generations of masters and pupils, releasing or banishing the ghost, rarely blaming the living. Unlike puny sorcerers, we do not waste our time crafting enchanted rifles with the butt barrel and stock engraved with runes and other symbols of power, for hunting spectres or otherwise. Who would wish to depend on a single weapon? Instead, we bring our Bane powder, prepared according to recipes handed down from generation to generation, rendering any firearm capable of shooting and damaging a supernatural target, no matter what the ammunition. Effective, adaptive, versatile. Our knowledge of alchemy and botany helps us selecting minerals and plants whose properties will support our work. We do not waste time in libraries or schoolrooms. We do not waste our time drawing, carving, or engraving complex circles of power, because what we gain in power or nuance we lose twice as much or more in time, risking putting ourselves and those around us in danger. Instead, a clever banisher carries stamps in wood or metal with which to mark a door, wall, or stone with the necessary symbol for the appropriate ritual. We also wear rings upon our fingers with these symbols, so we always have a range of powerful runes close at hand. As it were, effective, adaptive, versatile. Thus we prevail, thus we fight, thus we send the creeping dead back where they are supposed to be. From Death to the Dead by Balthasar H. Fraunhofer, as my note translated earlier. Yeah, just not my audience. Not a game that I'd want to play. Might suit some other people, though. I think I heard it described when Ross Scott analysed Life is Strange, and he said something to the effect of, like, they managed to successfully recreate the experience of being a teenage girl very, very effectively. Like, down to the finest fucking T. And that's exactly what I got the feeling of. Like it or dislike it, they did create something distinct. Perhaps perhaps they're going to try something here too. Maybe. I mean, are these the same people that made that Control game that you've played that was supposed to be pretty decent a few years ago? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Can we still? Oh, we can rest. We can rest now. Alright, let's rest.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Anyway, Duma. Still got control
I
of the
love you,
playlist.
Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Oh no! The nurse!
Antea. She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Oh, we've swapped characters suddenly. Okay. Well, this is interesting. We have swapped characters. I'm sorry, that's was the first thought I thought. It reminded me of the nurse from Dead by Daylight for some reason. Oh my goodness. A sudden character swap. And it's daytime now. I don't think that saying Life is Strange is about making you feel exactly like a teenage girl does the game justice. There's no unicorns, period, stuff and all that. Well, it was something to the effect of like it makes you feel like one with the dialogue. Not so much the content per se, but the way it's played off, the dialogue, the bitchiness of the dorms and all that. I mean, I kind of get that is what I meant. They created an atmosphere of that, and it seems perhaps that's Dope Nod's strength. They're able to create interesting stories and atmospheres, characters, stuff like that. And now trying their hand at, well, horror. Something like that.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
What the fuck is that moon? Oh no, the meeting house. Damn. Oh, we got green shit in the air. It's not gonna end well. Oh man. Alright, how long have I been playing this game for now? Whoa, dude, don't do that. I'm trying to check how long I've been playing for. 40? I've been playing 43 minutes. My stream's been going on for like 2 hours or something. I'm not having that stuff. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is going on with the moon and the fog? That is a really ominous sign, isn't it? Holy moly. Okay. I was going to say, like, they've been playing a... I was actually thinking of stopping just after whatever happened with that rest sequence, to be honest. So... Or do I continue for a little bit longer? Can't decide, to be honest. This part is... Okay, Shakara's sold it to me. I think Shakara's just sold me on this. Alright, we'll play a little longer. As we head to the meeting house. Are we fucking dreaming right now?
Who's there? Antea?
Dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, I mean, it look that way. Cliffhanger is John, do it! No, I think Shakara has insisted this part is amazing, so we probably need to play for another half hour.
Why would you go up there alone?
She's the master.
I'm open. Antea!
She is the master. Oh, we got fighting. Alright, it's Suitepee, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Be gone, yes!
Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you?
Be gone, you scurvy buggers. Oh no, I wanna keep going. This is... I feel like we should perhaps see this out at least.
You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
It's interesting that we changed characters already. Alpha Wonder? Why do you have a name tag now? Yeah, I'm going to assume that there's going to be attack for free. Okay. Goodbye, named ghost. Okay, well, we need to play this. Fair enough. Okay, literally green shit coming from houses. This is some supernatural fuckery, alright.
See how they run. See how they run. See how they run. Run. See how they run.
What the fuck?
Three blind mice. See how they run.
What the hell?
See how they...
On earth? Has she been driven mad too? Like Joel's kind of sort of ish was? Look at the sky.
Dear?
I did.
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Dear, you hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
Oh.
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Hello, Hazard.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellsballs. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
She mad.
Antea!
I sense a boss fight. Okay. It's...
Your lover will betray you too!
We're not your enemy.
Oh shit. This just got real. Oh no. God damn it. Oh.
You will suffer like I do!
We want to help you.
Your lover will betray you too!
We want to help you.
Hell. Okay, this game suddenly decided to get very, very hard. Holy shit.
Three blind mice. Three.
Okay.
Three blind men.
Oh, we can skip this.
See?
Thank God for that.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
We want to help.
You will suffer like I do!
There's no need to fight.
Hello, Pineapple. Thanks for the raids.
Your lover will betray you too!
We want to help.
You can't reach
2, 3, 4. Oh, yours is fucking fake. You are the real one.
I do!
There's no need to fight.
Banish! Not yet. Oh, what? Oh. Hey, I'm through.
Where's Anthea? If you laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You want to try
brain,
it?
yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Oh, she got stabbed. She got fucking speared.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost?
That's the damnedest.
If you do, I'll be waiting.
Well, the gameplay is... the combat is interesting enough.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down.
Just a flesh wound. I don't think it is.
Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
Yes, John Berries. If only Betrayal hadn't...
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
That's it. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, so that is the demo. I'm glad you told me to... I actually thought this was the full game, and then we just keep going, but thanks for telling me that was the end of the demo, essentially. Wow. Yeah, that actually wasn't too difficult of a fight once I got used to the dodging stuff. Does it have bombastic fights like this one? All your progress in this demo was saved after purchase. Please restart the game. I wrote Vampire, and Vampire was the devs trying out stuff for this game. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you had a good stream of Deep Rock, Pineapple. Sorry, I can just catch up to the comments now. Let's see. Looks dope. Was better Banisher than you. Well, I guess it didn't kill her, it just made her despair, and then she got killed anyway. Thankfully, it appears that the dramatic plot twist was the very first real thing that happened, so it's not a massive deal. I thought it'd be like, oh, it's going to pretend that you play as Antea for a bit, and then you, turns out you're playing as Red. Did someone say rock and stone? I hope we get to play as the undead Antea. I did 2 wish lists. I think, at least, according to the Steam page, you play as both characters. Rock and stone, everyone! Okay, so apparently if you buy the full game, you can just keep playing from the demo, or whatnot. Huh. I guess that's that. Oh, you can. Certain twist in my sobriety vibe to it. Alright, you can turn on the old caps now. I looked at the fucking sky, Shakar. What are you on about? I looked at it quite a bit. It's all the sky with all the green, vibrant stuff. Yes, very spooky. Very spooky. Yes, I wish to quit the game. Thank you. I looked up. I saw stuff. I saw enough. I saw enough. Saw enough. That was a very interesting demo, in a sense. Yeah, skipping all that. And there's a DLC wonder. Oh yeah, it says play as a couple of them. I guess maybe you get to play them, make meaningful decisions. Blame, banish, or ascend. Oh, okay. So it looks like when you banish people, you give them a choice. That was a demo, yeah. It was. Thank you. There's the link. So I guess you get a choice of whether you can banish them, ascend them, and blame them. Banish, condemn them to suffering, blame the living, and sacrifice their lives. Wow, you get gear unlocks, cover some secrets, weave your own destiny. Oh. The only cost of, Jesus, £45. That is expensive. But then, and this game came out in February, so that's what I meant earlier. The choices made it more interesting than that opening part. Yeah, I get that's the demo, so you know my point doesn't really stand. I mean, it's basically saying there are things you gotta figure out. It's a demo. It's a 2-hour demo. It is a chunky demo because it has the entire game in it. You will just walk to only the start. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Stopped it again. Turn between the hunting and off. So what else do these people make then? One thing that I like, you don't have different outfit for your main characters. That's something a lot of a Dante's Inferno inspired feature. I mean, looking at some of the stuff you have to fight later on, it looks like you get to use guns. The enemies get a bit more varied. Yeah, it looks like you do make choices. Like get some spells. Oh my god, it looks like the combat really does get more interesting later on. I think. Some nice looking screenshots. Get equipment and stuff like that, yeah. I was actually curious, what else do these people make? Yeah, the independent. They made Banishers, Lost Records. Life is Strange, yes. Twin Mirror. Life is Strange 2. Oh. Tell me why. Captain. Oh, yeah, they made that Captain Spirit game, which was kind of nice. And then there's Vampire, which you liked. And this is the most recent release, it would seem. So, I'd have to say, having played the demo, there might be a little bit there that's kind of interesting, I guess. Maybe. This might have to be something that I play in the future, though. I don't think I'll play this for Spooktober per se. At least I don't think so. If I chose this for Spooktober, it'd have to be the last game, and I can probably guarantee it will be a long game as well. But I'm certainly intrigued enough to put this on my wish list and maybe wait a little while on it and maybe come back to this game again, because I certainly kind of like the atmosphere of the game, and it was a little interesting. Certainly something of a potential interesting story to it. I felt kind of like, it felt like there was, again, this being a demo, very handholdy, but at the same time it also did have an interesting story of sorts to it, you know, and an attempt to be a little scary. So I'm a little intrigued, I will admit. This is a game I'd wait for the DLCs to come out before grabbing. Vampire, the good story and solid mechanics. Yeah, the combat is... It seems alright. I don't think there was a stamina meter in that fight, by the way. I think that's what threw me off. I kept expecting a stamina meter. You could just roll and roll and roll, and there was actually some combat mechanics, and... Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, Shakara. I'm just saying, I mean, all this stuff... I like the idea that you had to investigate when you got nearer to the place, so you didn't know where to go right away. You had to, like, find a clue, then it told you where the map marker was. This ain't a Souls-like. Yeah, I get that. The voice acting seemed okay, and it felt like I could invest a little time in this game, a little bit. And certainly has that interesting hook of the idea that these people banish ghosts and now one of them's dead. So now what? So I think what I'll do is I will put this on my wish list. I mean, this game is £45. I'm not quite willing to spend that when I have so many other games I could play right now. And maybe I come back to this, maybe next year or some other time, I think. So, and they were soulmates. I mean, what do you think in the chat, apart from Shakar, who's likes the hell out of this? What do you all think of the game? I'm certainly perhaps intrigued at a later point to come back to this and play it, I think. 45 bucks more in Arcane Dimensions. It's been a while since I've played an action RPG on stream. Or actually, come to think of it, any RPG at all. Well, I guess the last one I might have played was Final Fantasy IX, so... my god, they were soulmates. Quake is not a fun game for you. I'm willing to bet that this story could get very interesting later on. Potentially. It's already shown it can have something of an atmosphere to it, to some extent. Just not right now. Not at this price point, and not when I'm looking for something a bit more other things from Spooktober. But maybe, like, if there's a sale or next year, maybe I come back to this and we'll play it and we'll give it a chance, maybe. I'm certainly like the setting of the game, though. That's something I've not really seen before. A 1690 game about banishing ghosts in New America. I think the setting is interesting and has a lot of potential. So I think I will come back to this at some point, for sure. But maybe, but in the future. So thank you, Shakar, for suggesting this demo. This very, very chunky demo, but is essentially the full game. I mean, I also kind of like that as an interesting way of selling the demo. Like, here's the demo. If you liked it, buy it right now, and you can just keep playing. We'll just give you the rest of the game immediately. You've downloaded it. So, game is a game. It's got a lot of Dragon Age Inquisitive looking combat, which hasn't grabbed me, but not dull. Dag wasn't cringy like The Last of Us 2. It depends on the narrative. I'm surprised you liked it so much. That's not a feel gut for me doing the gameplay. I actually liked once the gameplay kicked in. I was like, yes, we have dodging and rolling. I thought it was just going to be like basic-ish combat, but it picked up a bit. I was down for that. I certainly wasn't expecting a... and you know, also I've not played a game like The Witcher, so I'm perhaps not used to that, but yeah. I would perhaps say that I'm intrigued. I don't know if I liked it, super liked it, but I saw enough there for me to say that there was something there I might want to come back to in the future, for certain. Most definitely. But it is essentially the full game. Well, you can always check out my stream if I do one. See if you want the game. Have you missed Dustborn? No, I've not played Dustborn yet. I don't know if I want to do that on stream, necessarily. I mean, I could do, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to plan for Spooktober here. The problem is that I've run out of demos, and well, I could do it on stream if you wanted to see me play Dustborn, perhaps. But you'd have to wait until fucking Sunday now. No, I didn't. I'm not really. I don't know. I kind of not that bothered about it, surprisingly. I don't know. I might check that out at a later point, but again, you know, maybe if a sale comes up or something, I give that game a try. But it's not really captivating me for some reason. I mean, I might still change my mind. I have to finalise a Spooktober list this weekend and pick a WOD for the Iron Man League this weekend. So I've got quite a few things to decide this weekend, basically. Well, the one game I'd nudge you to get, like, the only one recommendation is Shadow Man Remastered. I actually have that, I think. I'm sure I have that. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, I have it. It was gifted to me by Ward Misfit, I think. Oh no, sorry, no, it wasn't gifted by Ward Misfit. It was gifted by Sirius Cacodemon. And he was a big fan of that game. In fact, they've been playing it this month. You'd recommend Shadowman Remastered. Okay. I will bear that in mind. Do it for the spooky season, it's a great classic. Okay, I'll bear that consideration in mind. I mean, the only thing so far I'm definitely going to be playing is Pools, World of Horror, and I'm going to do a short stream of Nitro's Descended, which is like a game that apparently lasts under an hour. I've got quite a few things that might be short, but I need to pick a few things. I mean, I also need to be mindful that I'm not going to be able to stream every single day in October, but so I don't want to overcommit and do too many things at once, but I want to pick a few more things to play. But thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, that's fine. At this moment in time, I am thinking of playing World of Horror as the concluding game, but that could change. I always like to kind of leave what I would consider to be like the biggest or the best one for last when I do the Spooktobers, so... But that could change. I mean, which way I could start it and then some game could come out and I have to change my direction. But at the moment, as it stands, World of Horror is going to be the last game. Unless I rejig it up. Anyway, I'll think about that over the weekend and I'll come up with a list of things I want to play and do. And the suggestions have certainly helped. So thank you for all those who have been making suggestions. And again, thanks Shakar for his Banishers one. And you know, nothing stopping me from playing these horror games at different times of the year. Of course. Don't have to necessarily play them in October. It's just... not thinking too far in the future at the moment. I'll see how I feel about things in November. Anyway, right. Gonna end the stream here. So unfortunately now my next planned stream is not gonna be until Sunday, unfortunately. Again, I have poker nights Wednesday, Thursday. There is co-op night on Friday, and then Saturday there is the D&D session with Shakar and friends. So the next planned stream will be on Sunday. I'm not sure what I'll do. I mean, if people would, I might play Dustborn on stream. Maybe, I don't know. I might play something short, possibly. I don't know. I really don't know what I'll do on Sunday. I'll have something in mind when we get to Sunday. I mean, if it happens earlier than that, then I'll do something. But as it stands, the next stream will be Sunday. So, yeah. Wow, we got 18 people. Dang, that's pretty good. Considering this is not Doom. Thanks for coming along, guys and girls. And those in between. Right, what do we have here? Okay, we rated SGX Val yesterday, didn't we? Fun stream. I'm gonna raid Vortal. He's playing something or other. Something called UFO 50. I think it's some like Atari jank or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's a Vortal stream. It should be fun, whatever it is. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will catch you all on Sunday for something before Spooktober starts next week. A week today, Spooktober begins with the Sweet State, where I'll be announcing what the heck I'm going to play for Spooktober. So, have a good night, everybody. Stay safe.